M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today. M&M Thunder Hockey supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Marinette Rec Center here for the conclusion to the M&M Thunder season. They'll face off here against the Dodgeville Ice Wolves in this third-place game of the 2022 WAHA 18U State Tournament. Thunder decked out in their Cancer Awareness pink out jerseys today as Danielak wins that one back in the direction of Lemry. Off the boards, back to Danielak. This one picked off by Ricard and trying to bring it through. Gets crunched there by the combination of Danielak and Lemry, who works this one up, looking towards Bovin on the near side. That'll go all the way down. Mason Bovin will be the chaser there. Takes Lynch down behind the net. Loose puck picked up. Trying to bring that one out was Forsyth. Tied up along the boards. Gets a little bit of help from Tremeling, able to be held in there by the combination of Bovin and Danielak, and now to the corner. Tremeling wraps around, far side looking for Rickard. Pokes it up towards Lynch. Lynch looks to make a move through Lemry, unsuccessfully. Back to Rickard. Rickard turns, but off sides, and our first stoppage of the game. Back out to center ice. This will be Barenbuck against Thayer on the draw. Thayer tries to push that one forward. Stopped back on the defensive sign by Esch. The attempt to skate that one got it as far as not quite neutralized as it stayed on sides there, and that one reached for by Bowers and poked back in off sides. So here tied up off the draw, trying to push that one through. Is Young able to get it into the Thunder zone before it's pushed back by Haley. Young again on the loose puck, feeds through the legs, trying to get that one up towards Barenbuck in the slot. It'll go to the corner. Bowers down there dueling with Esch on it. Krause and Barenbuck in there as well. This one tied up against the wall. Finally able to come away with it as Bowers goes off the boards, wraps around. Von Hayden will be first on it. Centering breakout attempt there, stopped by Barenbuck, and now Haley wraps around the boards. Far side catches an odd corner, loose puck out in front, Barenbuck chops at it. Bowers got a stick on it to send it back behind. Esch trying to center. From down low, Farrell centering attempt finds its way onto the stick of Thayer instead, who now carries across center ice and down into the corner. Out of the corner, Lynch trying to muscle through, gets it up towards Farrell, who taps onto Esch. Esch got to beat Denny here. We'll have a foot race to the corner. I should say Young rather than Esch, but Denny will be there first down near the Zamboni doors. On Hayden backhands that one, finds Thayer near center. Just got to beat Lynch back on D, and Lynch comes across somewhat casually there to play that one, loosens up the puck and sends in the direction of Esch, who now feeds out across center, and this will be Zulke to it first. Zulke up towards Lemery, curls back into the zone, try and get some momentum going, Tremeling putting pressure on and able to poke that one away, but Lemery recovers and now puts on net. That one kicked aside by Gilberts into the corner, trying to be brought out by Lynch. Versus back to the far side, Bovin gets there, uses the body to separate from Tremeling, but loose puck pushed ahead by Forsyth. And now Rickard through. Up to Rickard, trying to chase that one down. Stefik will poke that one out. It'll go to the wide side. Centering effort there. Successful, but fanned on the one-timer did Tremeling, so it'll be carried on by Lemmering, who tripped up as he enters the zone. Puck drifts to the corner. Tremeling there first. And wraps around far side, held in by Bovin at the point. Sent that one in the direction of the net. Had his brother back door, but strong stick of Lynch slows that one down before it can get through. This one out across center. On the stick of Rickard, feeds up now. Backhand from Tremeling, wide of the net and wrapped around. Boone Rickard far side out towards the point. Forsyth a one-timer, stopped by Denny in the slot and carried back on. Denny across center here, 13-15 remaining in the first as he gets upended. And the puck wraps around far side, handled by Woodworth and Casey. Down to the corner where it's cleared out by Dallin Rickard and now sent back in by Bovin. Behind the net now, Young, pressure coming in the form of Casey, feeds up to the near side onto the stick of Thayer. Trying to cut down the slot there was Barenbuck. Bowers and company able to send that puck to the corner. This one wrapped around now and cleared on out across center, gathered in by Lynch. Lynch over towards Thayer and carried in, pressured, and goes down from the pressure of Casey. Back up, trying to push that one through. Bowers reverses, trying to buy some real estate there. Feeds towards Casey, quickly smothered up by Lynch. Lynch now curling through neutral ice, trying to find some space, makes it around the Thunder forwards, enters the zone on the wide side. Curls behind, looks to feed back to center, and the skates of Berg for the Thunder able to slow that one down. Now Bowers from the corner feeds up in the direction of Berg, who taps through center ice. Gathered in by Lynch. Berg across now to Haley, taps up towards the stick of Krause. Krause with momentum comes in near the dots, a shot, and into the waiting stomach of Gilbertson. Both teams having some moments of sustained offensive pressure. Of According to the scoreboard in here, only 3 official shots combined on the game. With all that pressure, not a lot of stuff making it to the net here as this one gets cleared out. Up onto the stick of Rickard, then to Tremeling, but offsides. So we'll come back to neutral ice. Kraus to take the draw against Dallin Rickard out there. Sends back towards Lynch on defense. Brendan Lynch over towards Kennison Bovin. Looks to feed up the wall in the direction of Von Hayden. A little bit strong, and Lynch will gather in. Goes off the boards towards Rickard on the far side. Pressured there by Zulke. Boone Rickard curls. Looking to feed to his brother on the back door. Manages to corral it, but only sends a centering backhand towards Tremeling, who was covered up immediately, and the puck able to be cleared on out. Von Hayden and Lynch battling for that one, able to be sent towards the direction of Forsyth, and now able to be moved on through. Tremeling makes his way through Zulke and chases the loose puck down to the corner. Centers out in front. Had Rickard there, but too shallow in the angle of the shot. Sends it to the corner. Lemery towards Von Hayden. Von Hayden lasers one, brought in on the backhand of Thayer, who's now into the offensive zone. He's got to work against Forsyth on the far side, who pokes that one down to the corner. Thayer trying to clear that one up. Only man in the neighborhood was Rickard, but in came Danielak, able to get a stick on it and offers a shot that goes high and off the glass. Rickard on the far side, bodied off by Danielak, and the puck sent back deep. Bovin on the near side trying to work that one off the boards, comes out towards Haley. Haley tries a centering pass in the direction of Denny, picked off by Rickard there, and Danielak able to clear. Coming in was Barenbuck. Slowed him down for a moment, but Danielak recovers the loose puck, feeds up towards Bovin on the far side. Esch there with the poke check, sends that one to the corner. Good move by Bovin to get clear. Centering pass thwarted by Barenbuck, and now from the defense, Braden Lynch going to skate this one all the way through. Caught a little bit of a shot there from Haley to slow that down. Backhand centering effort out in front towards Young. Didn't make it through, so Lynch will recover. Sends back. Lemery now able to at least get it out to neutral ice, where he'll get it back from Bovin and now enters the zone. Working against Esch. Puck sent to the corner. Makes a move there. Feeds towards Bowers coming down the slot. Bowers a shot. Had Bovin in the crease looking to redirect. But Lynch there. And we're going to get a roughing call here, at least against Brendan Lynch, as he was hassling Mason Bovin a little bit coming out of the slot. Zero, 9:14 power play opportunity for the Thunder. Kraus steps in to take the draw here against Rickard. Curls almost got that one back towards the net, but Lynch is there to wrap that one around and sends out no icing there, as it was just out of reach of Bowers. He'll be the one to skate down and recover this one to the right of his own netminder. Pressure coming quickly from Rickard. Over to Zulke. Zulke up towards Thayer, and that one loose out towards center ice, where Esch can send back. Zulke there immediately to carry across center ice. The Thunder will enter 3 wide. Zulke down the far side, catching a lot of pressure there from Tremeling, trying to feed that one out in front. Gets loosened up. Esch up the boards. That one able to be held in and sent back to the corner by Bowers. To Kraus, back out to Bowers at the point, walks towards center, and a shot a little bit wide. Good spot to set up a backdoor wing. If I'm watching this power play and the way that Dodgeville's running that penalty kill, you got a defender below. That means you're going to have someone open on the backside, which is where Thayer is. They'll feed to him here. Pressure comes. That one cleared, but only as far as Bowers. Bowers again towards that backside. This time Von Hayden's there to send it back in the direction of the net. Puck up high, backhanded at. And from a prone position, Gilbertson able to have that one slid underneath him for the stoppage. 51 seconds remaining on the Thunder power play. Following the scoring opportunity there, Danielak looks to push towards the net. Lynch to the corner, and that will be Forsyth, who couldn't get it out off the glass. And out of the corner, Tremeling, Bovin, Danielak all tied up. Lynch down there as well, as this one gets backhanded out towards Bovin. Bovin from the hash mark sends one That'll wrap around a little too strong and go all the way down. Lemry will be the first on it. Picks that one up under pressure from Rickard behind the net. Going to skate it out towards neutral ice. Separated from it there, but Bovin picks up the charge. Looking backside, had Danielak. But good defensive positioning. Forces that one just a little bit long. That one in front. Bovin there. Feeds that through the 5-hole. With just 11 seconds left on the power play. Thunder will take advantage of being a man up. Take a 1-0 lead here. I mentioned Dodgeville defenders on the penalty kill more aggressive than I would generally prescribe. Trying to play out to those corners, leaves a man wide open in the slot. Good feed. And Bovin beats the 5-hole of Gilbertson. This one all the way down now. It'll be Lynch. Lynch down low, trying to get that one past KC. Trying to get that one out now. Feeding it through was Barenbach, but stopped by Bovin. That puck high end over end of the corner. Woodworth now centering effort thwarted by Lynch. Down low, below the goal line, Berg. And Lynch gets a stick on that one, separates over in the direction of Esch, who's able to clear out towards center. Denny's there off the glass. Odd angle, batted at by there and pushed into the zone by Barenbach. But Denny quickly cross ice towards Woodworth, taps on to Berg. And the puck loosened up and able to be sent back across center ice by Lynch. And just a half a mishandle there by Jackson Thayer and offsides. This one chopped ahead, back towards Lynch on defense. Poked through now by Tremeling, trying to make his way past Haley. She'll get a stick on it and feed up towards Kraus. Kraus now tries to put one into the zone, does so, picks it up in the corner, backhands towards the net, long stick. Able to keep that one out, and now Rickard feeds on up, and a shot offered off of Stefik. Rebound out in front, chopped at by Rickard. Loose puck was there for a moment. Rickard on the backside had a chance at it, but Stefik able to get it secured in the glove. This one chopped in the direction of the net immediately, and chasing in there was Tremeling. Met by Haley and Bowers as Stefik got the glove on it. See if they try and go right on net again. This time Kraus able to get a piece of it off the face-off and prevent that. So the Rickard carrying in near side dot, lines one up, punched aside by the blocker of Stefik, who kicks the net off in the process. Got to be a little frustrating on the Dodgeville side. Finally had a matchup they liked putting offensive pressure on, and then that kicked off will give them the opportunity to, give the Thunder the opportunity to switch lines. And this one comes out towards center. Lynch will backhand all the way across towards Forsyth, who curls, trying to get away from Bovin. Off the boards up to Tremeling. Tremeling pressured there by Danielak and then met by Bowers. Still pushing through for a while before Danielak comes and retrieves the loose puck. Wraps around far side. Lemry trying to poke that one past Lynch. We'll get it to neutral ice before Lynch sends back and offsides. I have to say, fairly evenly matched so far in this one. Shots department within one. The difference on the scoreboard being the power play goal. But 5-on-5, these two teams about as even as it's come, as Lemry offers a shot and goes wide side, rattles around and be picked up by Danielak. Pushed back in quickly, but coming through with some momentum is Forsyth. Tries to cut through the center, uses the skates to feed back up, gets in behind, elevates one. Stefik managed to get just the top side of the glove on that one and direct it out of harm's way, but out of play for a stoppage. Berg on the draw here, going against Rickard. That one towards the boards. Berg looking to feed up to Casey, stopped there by Forsyth. Thought offsides, but not so, as it goes down low, gathered in by Berg, and now Zulke will feed near side for Woodworth, held in there by Lynch. Tremeling trying to push that one through Berg. And cleared out by the combination of Casey and Woodworth. Lynch on the far side now, goes over to Forsyth, one times that one deep, pins it below the net. Get at least a partial change started for the Ice Wolves as we approach the 4-minute mark here in period number 1. Zulke and Forsyth tied up down low. Rickard able to come away with this one off the boards. Backhands one, kicked aside by Stefik. Farrell was in the slot but kept out of reach there. Rickard makes a move out towards the point, tries to cut through. Denny will get the better of that one and carry the puck now across neutral ice. Lynch back on D there, able to use the poke check there to slow Denny down. Then lets him take a moment to gather in as the Thunder try and set something up. Give and go out of the corner with Casey. Well defended. Nearly executed flawlessly. Right idea, but defense in the right spot as Bovin carries this one across the blue line. Steps up near the dot, a shot there. Esch got a piece of it, and it'll go wide. Dribbler now in the slot there, picked up, hit out of the air. High stick delayed, and the touch-up from Bowers will earn the whistle. Puck will stay down on the Thunder end here. Face off right side of Stefik. Kraus in there working against Baron Buck. Comes to the wall there. Von Hayden able to outduel Farrell and carry across center ice. Goes off the boards to Kraus. Sneaks in down low. Kraus backhands. Backdoor had his man in Thayer. But a good slide there from Gilbertson. Able to slow that one down. But a flawlessly executed backdoor feed there on the combination for the Thunder. This one out in front now, chopped at, kicked down, loose puck, able to be cleared out, but only as far as Thayer at the top, who sends into traffic again. Von Hayden there, backhands one, errantly and wide. Bowers now off the glass, comes around near side for Bovin. Bovin feeds, looking to get that one to the slot in the stick of Von Hayden. Instead, stepping up was Lynch, still unable to clear past Bovin. And we're going to say that one offsides as it was airborne. Couple of great scoring opportunities there for the Thunder down low. Gilbertson, a sizable goalie, has good command of the crease. Best way to open that up is make a move side to side. That's what they have been doing. The goal that was earned was the 5-hole on a slide. Rebound coughed up there by Gilbertson, able to be cleared out of harm's way by Lynch. Now slammed off the boards, gloved down by Haley and sent back to the corner for Bovin. Bovin tries to get that one settled down. Will feed back out to Haley at the point. Looks to get one through. Out in front, Danielak fed towards Lemery. Those two found themselves with a lot of room to work down low. Nice idea to get to Lemery with the prime shot. Just a little bit wide. I think Gilbertson or the defense were expecting more of a shot than a pass from Haley at the point. Hit him with a little bit of a changeup. Produced a good opportunity down low. This one back to Lemery now off the draw. Quick pressure. He'll send it to the corner safely for Danielak, who's immediately smothered there by Lynch. But it comes out. We're going to get whistle here. Either the net dislodged or I believe Mr. Bovin was camped out in the crease. So that will, and the correction there would seem to indicate was the net off its moorings. Danielak wins that one back in the direction. Not clean enough to get a shot off, though, so it'll be kicked up and out. Tremeling trying to force it through. Offsides there. Thunder will get some fresh legs out. The Berg flanked by Casey and Woodworth. Take Rickard on the face-off there. That one back in the direction of Forsyth, who backs hands in from near center ice down below. Goes to Denny on the far side, who feeds a backhand out towards center ice. Pressure there from Berg, but able to curl away from it was Lynch, which stalls enough time to skate it in on sides. Combination of Haley and Casey able to stop that one down. Rickard now curls across the top of the slot, pauses. He's got Casey on him like a cape, and now goes with Denny to the corner. Denny goes down, and we're going to get a penalty called here. This will go against Rickard. Curious to see what the call is. They got tied up there, and Rickard with a size and weight advantage led to Denny sliding into the corner. No indication. We'll assume interference or roughing is sort of a catch-all in that type of play. So a minute and 14 left. The Thunder will be on either on a power play or have a 2-goal lead at the end of the period. That one comes out towards Kraus. Tried to get the shot off, well defended. It'll come out towards center on the stick of Bowers, who's pressured aggressively there by Lynch. And now over to Bovin, who's able to feed up to Kraus. Backhands out in front, was looking to feed that one towards Thayer. Instead it'll be Bowers from the point, puts the shot on. Picked off by Forsyth. But Bowers able to thwart that move as this one gets sent in deep. 45 seconds in the period as that one finds its way to the slot on the stick of Lynch, who somewhat haphazardly offers a backhand and now fed out towards Kraus and Thayer, but a foot race won there by Brendan Lynch, who carries around now, wraps around, trying to feed it out on the boards. Bovin fans on the first shot, gets the second one through the crease, though. Almost had it fed to Von Hayden as that one chipped out. I say he kept that one on, so it'll go down to the corner now for Kraus. Kraus backhands, looking towards Forsyth. Forsyth just going to clear this one all the way down, and the icing will be called. 13 seconds and some change. All of it presumably a power play here for the Thunder, unless they can make something of these final few seconds with the face-off in their offensive zone. Danielak to take the draw, wins back cleanly to Lemry. Lemry feeds to Bovin, kicks it up to himself on the far side, feeds out in front. Danielak turns on one. That'll catch a skate before it makes it all the way to the slot. 5 seconds now. Lemry tries to feed. That one gets kicked out and into neutral ice. Couple of good opportunities produced by the Thunder down low there with just 13 seconds at the time of the puck drop. But able to stave off the attack were the Ice Wolves. We'll start the second period of play with the remaining 42 seconds of the Thunder power play. But for right now, we'll take a quick break, get some fresh ice, and be back for the final 2 periods of the M&M Thunder season. M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank, and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder. And all ready for second period to begin. As noted, the Thunder will have 42 seconds on the man advantage. As Danielak pushes this one up to Denny on the near side, shoots one in. That one bounces up over the back of Gilbertson. And just like that, a whole 9 seconds into the period, and the Thunder go up 2-0 again. Power play goal has been the scoring opportunities for the Thunder. We've seen a lot of penalties in games throughout this weekend, and the power plays have been pretty, ineffective as far as generating scoring so far in this one. 2 power plays, 2 goals for the Thunder. That one, nice shot from Denny, caught a weird angle, up and over, and 2-0 the lead here for the Thunder. Both teams back even strength as Bovin tries to get that one across center. Lynch looks to feed out. This will be Bovin, walks in, shoots that one looking far side. Switched ends for the period, obviously. Thunder working right to left as this one goes all the way down. Lemery able to get it out into neutral ice past Forsyth, but Lynch will step up and push back the other direction. Rickard feeds in, and regrettably his brother still a little bit inside the zone, so offsides will be called. As a note, if you're looking to watch more hockey, we will be broadcasting the state title game following this. That will be Kenosha and Rock County. And we're going to say here, we're going to enforce some home team change rules. Or rather decide not to, and that they are not enforceable in this situation, and bring everyone back over. Take a moment here, get everything straightened out. Neutralize face-off. It'll be Baron Buck against Berg. That one loosened up. Casey came through, freed it up. It'll be Berg on the far side.
For this game, Dodgeville is the home team, and M&M Thunder is the guest team.
And this one wrapped around now. Fed out. Some clarification. The scoreboard there showing 2-0 guests. Of course, Thunder the host team, but as seeding goes, not officially considered the home team. So that was the clarification we got there at the stoppage as Benish pushes this one through on sides, works down. Had Baron Buck and Lynch on the far side, opts for the shot himself, and would have been wide of the net mouth, but gloved down by Stefik anyway. Face off here coming to the right side or left blocker side of Stefik. Now Bowers behind the net, trying to walk that one around. Stopped on the far side by Rickard. Now Kraus able to pick it up and carry on. Kraus carries through, takes a shoulder there from Lynch. Puck trickles down low. Thayer able to get a hold of it, feeds out in front towards Kraus in a shot, but deflected back behind by Gilbertson. Tremeling now, trying to muscle past Bowers, gets through enough, offers a backhand out in front, loose puck. Chased away by Von Hayden, and say potentially a dislodged net as Stefik went sliding into his own cage. So we'll resend face-off here, right side, Rickard and Kraus. That one chopped towards the boards. Rickard comes through, feeds back near side, wraps around, looking to get that one to Forsyth. Bowers there to poke it past Forsyth, but gathered in by Rickard. Feeds onto his brother near center. A shot there blocked by Kraus. This one down low now. Zulke wraps up the boards looking for Thayer. Forsyth manages to keep him off it for a moment and allows Rickard to come across and hold in. Forsyth settles one down in the slot, fires one. That rockets wide and off the boards at the end. Looking to feed out across point. That one there blocked by Von Hayden for a second, and a great effort from Rickard to hold in. And now Lynch feeds up. Tremeling sneaks through, got Rickard coming down the slot. He'll take the shot, and that one airmailed high and wide as it's held in at the blue line by Forsyth. Bouncing puck down low, gathered in by Bowers, reverses. Now Rickard feeds back to Forsyth at the point, turns away from pressure, sends to the corner off the boards, Rickard. Rickard there, stymied on the first effort, able to feed it through down low, but Tremeling comes across to corral it. And now down low, Zulke chips up the boards. Von Hayden finally able to get that one out for the Thunder. Forsyth will gather in, pressure from Thayer. Pokes it away, but on a second effort, Forsyth feeds up towards Tremeling. They'll enter three wide, steps up, Danielak coming from behind, and the defense of Zulke pushes that one back where Bowers will wrap around towards Thayer, who pitchforks a backhand across center. Danielak on the far side racing down. He's got Von Hayden down the middle. Takes the shot and snapped up by Gilbertson. Bring the face off here, left side of Gilbertson. That one goes down low. Bovin backhands out in front. Only one there was Lynch, who clears to the sideboards, but able to hold it in was Lemry. Now pressured, trying to work away with it. Sends back to Bovin, who walks up the boards. Feeds to his brother down low. Back door for Danielak. Managed to maintain control, and Ash able to keep it from getting out in front, and that one centers wide across. Gathered in on the far side by Lemry now. Feed clean across to Danielak and in front. We're going to take a couple efforts there on the loose puck, met by Lynch, and I'm sure they're just working on some choreography for later. We'll try to face off here again. That one to the boards towards Young. Chopped back down by Bovin. Gloved ahead by Esch. Held in by Lemry for the moment. Danielak comes across, lines one up there. Slows down the offensive effort. Mason Bovin now comes in to work against Lynch. Lynch dropped to the knees there, so Bovin has the momentum to walk through. Steps in. Ties up with Gilbertson as the puck in the corner, carried by Lynch. Hit by Bovin, now down by the boards. Wraps around. Danielak had a stick on it for a moment. Centering effort there, covered up by Gilbertson. Gilbertson displeased with the amount of company he's had in the crease. Expressing that to the official as we set up for the face-off to his right-hand side. So it comes back towards Casey. Casey's backhand trying to feed through. It'll be Tremeling on the near side, looking to work his way past Bowers. Bowers does a good job to get over there and close the door on that one. Fed out to Berg. Berg's clearing effort. Picked up by Forsyth. The shot offered and kicked wide by Stefik. Rickard near the top, walks down, makes a move, looks to feed to his brother, and just a little wide now, centering out in front, finds nobody. So it'll be tapped ahead by Woodworth for Casey, who's able to clear off the boards out across center. Brendan Lynch sends in now, gathered in by Bowers. Held on the far side by Forsyth, but Bowers with another effort towards Casey. Waffling puck picked up here by Lynch. Walks in, takes the shot. And the snapping glove of Stefik able to corral that one and stop the clock with 11:37 in the second period. Thunder leading 2-0 over Dodgeville. Third place on the line here in this state tournament. That one chopped ahead by Forsyth, looking to go down low. Rickard picks up in the middle there. Pressure from Denny. Puck still loose in front. In comes Kraus to clear it to the behind. And able to put enough force on it and send it down was Denny. No icing. frustration about the lack of icing there as Kraus puts that one back in the direction of the net. Gilbertson onto Lynch, who uses the glass up and over. Icing waved off again. We'll call that a makeup for the last one. As this one comes in, held by Von Hayden, and then backhanded out across center towards Thayer. Fumbled for a moment, but catches up to it. Puts in, and Forsyth will send back out towards Tremeling. Zulke comes across. He'll get the call here. Either a trip or a hook on Tremeling. Or hooking or tripping of Tremeling. The penalty will go to Zulke. It should be noted we're nearly to the halfway point of this game, and that is the first Thunder penalty of the day. Say nothing else, that feels like a small victory, but they'll have to kill this one off. Both Thunder goals came on a man advantage here in this one. That's been the evenness of the matchup so far as this one goes all the way down. Icing waved off as Lemry picks up from behind the net. He'll bring this one back out towards center. Long regroup here. Penalty kill. Of course, can't ice it anymore, so this may be the methodology employed for taking time off the clock as Bowers directs that one towards the boards and then out to neutral ice. Tremeling will feed to Lynch. Lynch looking for Rickard, but errant, so this will leave Lemry with open ice in front. He's got Lynch coming back on him. Upended. No call there on that one. Lemry wanted one. It'll be Lynch back the other way. Brock Lynch there tripped up by Danielak, got the leg extended. Again, a call sought by either side, and neither one. So we'll call that 2 potential penalties and 2 potential icings. I guess if all is even. Offsides. After some discussion, we'll elect to bring this one to center ice. Kraus and Dallin Rickard, the 2 to take it. That one fed up towards Tremeling. Half of the penalty expired here. There's 1 minute remaining on the Dodgeville power play. Rickard carries out the far side. Thwarted there by Thayer, but Tremeling able to chip that one through. He's got Lynch on the backside. Instead, he'll elect to take the shot himself and beats the 5-hole of Stefik to pull Dodgeville within 1. Will remain true that the only scoring in this game occurs outside of even strength minutes. 2-1 now. Thunder still leading following the power play goal there. As this one goes down now to the corner, Von Hayden will be chasing. And an icing called there. That one won back by Kraus towards Denny. And now wrapped around. Rickard comes down the near side, lines one up, takes a shot, wanted that far corner, airmailed it, and it'll come all the way down. You take the initial shot plus the distance traveled after, about 300 feet total on that one. As Lynch carries in, takes a little bit of a bump there from Denny, and they'll go towards the wall. Lynch from down low trying to walk that one across. Back door, chopped at, loose puck. It'll be Rickard down low coming away with it. Backhands out in front. Denny got a stick on it. Couldn't clear fully, but Thayer finally will complete the effort. Icing waved off as it's on net, and Gilbertson will catch that one. Got a little bit of snow from his own defenseman. Typically, it's anger-inducing to get sprayed, but I guess when it's your teammate, let it slide. 8:35, second period. This one will be Barenbuck and Berg, and they'll do a little couple of twists there before Lynch feeds out, and it'll be a shot from Zulke. Gloved in by Gilbertson. We'll try to face off from the opposite dot. Barenbuck and Berg looking to see if they can beat their record for twirls on this one. None had. And Barenbuck will get out towards center in the direction of Bovin. Bovin and Epsch, and a whole platoon of players sliding into that corner there. Collision near center. Barenbuck steps up in time. It'll be sent to the far side. Berg trying to corral this one in. The pressure from there came in time, but it will be cleared. Esch now forced to stall to remain on sides, does so by a matter of inches. And it'll be Lynch who reasserts the effort and gets his shot directed to the corner where he'll pick it up, sends wide across the net mouth. Just in time was Esch to keep that one in. And then again, combination of Barenbuck working against Zulke and Woodworth to move that one down. Now fed out towards Tremeling at the point. He'll wind one up. And bobbled for a moment, but secured by Stefik. This one out of the zone there, poked through by Lemry. He's got Bovin with him on the far side, coming down, feeds to Danielak in the slot, who tries for the one-timer. Doesn't connect, so Bovin will feed out to Bowers at the point. That one picked off in the slot by Lynch, able to make a move towards center. He's got Danielak bearing down, so he'll just put that one deep. Denny picks up from behind, wraps out far side. Rickard couldn't handle, so it'll be Danielak now crossing center. Danielak enters the zone. He's got Denny far side. He'll drop this one off for Lemry. Lemry works to the corner there. Gets Forsyth and Rickard to bite as he comes around. Backhand effort had Danielak drifting, and just the skate of Lynch able to do that. Fanned on the shot, but recovers. Now walks towards the slot himself. Got that one all the way to the pad of Gilbertson, but not there. A shot from wide for Bovin goes off the wrong side of the cage. Deceptive momentarily, but not in the net. So to the far side, Lynch now backhands that one up and out. Glove down by Lemry. Can't corral it on the stick. It'll be chopped back. Denny steps up, feeds towards Lemry. Lemry makes a move around now to Bovin to enter the zone. Bovin on the near side, drops back for Lemry. Lemry makes a move to beat Tremeling towards the center. There gets it poked away. Bowers now a shot. Catches the shin pad of Rickard and stays high in the zone. Finally able to get a stick on that one was Barenbuck, who got it out, but not far. And carried back in now by Denny, working against Forsyth. Continued on by Kraus to the backside for Thayer. Barenbuck now. It's been all thunder on this shift so far as Rickard pokes that one. This one comes back the other side again. That'll be Lynch feeding up the far side. That will be an icing. And you have to think Lynch probably not too upset about that. It'll give fresh legs and a change here following a series that was very much all thunder on the offensive end. It'll stay in that offensive end as it comes to the left side of Gilbertson with 5.5 remaining in the second. Kraus tries to push forward with that one, kicks up the skates, gets the shot off. Good kick there from Gilbertson, keeps that one out and goes to the boards. Farrell trying to feed for Barenbuck, does so. He gets out of the zone, but immediately on it is Kraus, who reverses now back towards Haley. Stays on sides. Farrell feeds back to the D, trying to get something moving. Instead, it'll be Thunder feeding up towards Von Hayden. Stepping across there was Brock Lynch to free that one up and all the way down. Young now looking to feed that one towards the net. Doesn't make it there. Lynch unable to use the skate to keep that one in. Von Hayden looking to center towards Thayer. Thayer gets past Esch, has Von Hayden down the center. Got the feet across, but bouncing and no shot. Ashlyn Haley out near the points, holds that one in. Immediately smothered there by Baron Buck. Von Hayden in there trying to poke it through to Kraus. Will do so, and Kraus will try and work against Lynch down low. Feeds out to the slot, had Thayer there. Loose puck in front. Wrapped around now, held in by Kraus. Thunder sustaining offensive pressure for what feels like the last 3 or 4 minutes here in this one. And will continue to do so as Haley keeps that one in deep for Kraus behind. Nice backhand out in front. Thayer comes through. Had the natural screen in front, but caught something and deflected wide. Out to center ice now. Haley got to it, sends back in the other direction. Von Hayden skates in now, feeds to the center. Kraus had the one-timer blocked by Lynch, and good recovery on defense for Lynch. Thunder will get a change accomplished here. That one comes down towards Bovin. And now up to Berg. Thunder have gotten about 3 changes off now and been out of their offensive zone for less than a minute of that time. As a shot offered from Zulke out wide, rattles around for Bovin to pick up. He backhands in front. Loose puck is there for Casey. Casey snuck in the back. And Gilbertson angled the rebound just a bit off. Casey comes through and gives the Thunder a 3-1 lead. First goal of the game to come at even strength. I mentioned the sustained offensive zone pressure. Rarely do you get to have multiple minutes of control in the offensive zone with nearly a dozen shots without something finally breaking your way. And there it was for the Thunder. Some renewed momentum. Bovin carried that in on the far side, and now Lynch feeds up towards Rickard. Rickard makes a move through Denny up to his brother, takes a shot there. That one deadened out in front. Opportunity was there, but first one to it was Zulke, freed it up. Lynch at the point now, just going to send that one back towards the corner for Tremeling. Now to the boards. Lemry makes a move. Wise to not try the boards there, as it would have been covered, but drifted across center now. The Rickards trying to carry that one in. It'll get sent far side by Denny. Icing waved off on the touch from Bovin. Lynch able to backhand that one out and across towards Tremeling, who got tripped up, but Rickard picks it up now, trying to body his way through. Zulke does so and beats the near side. It was a good recovery. He had Zulke all over him. Again, used the lateral movement of the goaltender to push that one up and in. So we're back within 1. Very quickly, more silent in the rink than it was moments ago, as off the center ice faceoff. That one gets pushed up to Tremeling, but able to slow it down. The combination of Bowers and Von Hayden to be carried on by Kraus into the offensive end. Turns that one. Forsyth caught it on the shin, limping a little bit, but blocked the shot as Kraus diving, tries to feed to the slot for Von Hayden. Instead it'll be Rickard up to Tremeling, makes a move past Haley. She'll get it to the wide side though, and at least slow the momentum, giving Von Hayden time to get there. Loose puck behind for Rickard. Sent it out in front. Nobody was there. Caught Dodgeville on a defensive change. Thayer got to be the first one to it, but good recovery by Esch. Now Von Hayden keeps in. Thayer turns towards the top. Got the pocket picked by Rickard. He's going to come across center ice. 1-on-2 there. Trying to step up was Haley. Uses the stick and skates to stop. Now Von Hayden in behind. Quick reversal here. Von Hayden comes down, beats the glove of Gilbertson, and extends the lead back out to 2. Just as quickly as the lead was extended and reduced, it's back out to 2 for the Thunder. Minute and 33 here in the second. Sometimes you get lucky on those little trip-up plays, and you're so far behind the play, you're ahead. Dodgeville defense lost track of Von Hayden back there. Had an open opportunity, picked a good spot, beats the glove of Gilbertson. Carried ahead here now. by Berg. Ashlyn Haley gets the assist on that goal as Bovin now curls towards the top. He wants one, feeding down low for Woodworth. Immediately shut down by Gilbertson there, but a good play set up with the man low. This one will go for the icing. Under a minute remaining in the period now, 56.8 when the puck drops to the right-hand side of Gilbertson. There's been some changes in the flow in this game, some ebbs back and forth. We've currently found ourselves in one of the more energetic stretches here. And there, a bit off camera, the confusion, as it was noted earlier, Thunder, though they are hosting not the home team, so home team change rules in effect. Thunder couldn't get that Lemry, Bovin, Danielak line out there to end the period as they had intended. They'll get the opportunity now on the offsides. Danielak flanked by Bovin and Lemry. Bowers and Haley back on defense. On the other side, it'll be Forsyth and Lynch, the defensive pairing, backing up Rickard, Tremeling, and Rickard. Presumably most offensive prowess on either side here as we come down to 30 seconds. A shot there offered, kicked aside by Stefik. Furthered on here by Bovin. In behind was Danielak, who dropped it for Bovin. Had the shot out in front. Good defensive effort to keep that one out of the way. And another shot there corralled in by Gilbertson. Again, Thunder forwards sneaking their way past this Dodgeville defense. The defensive personnel for Dodgeville very good on the offensive end, and presumably most scoring chances will generate from that point, but playing too aggressive is coming pretty close to costing them a few times here as this one poked through, gets caught up underneath Haley near the center ice area with under 10 seconds as Danielak backhands. Bowers trying to chip that one through, picked up by Rickard, curls here, and not enough time to get the shot off. That will do it for two. The Thunder will head to the locker room this time with a 2-goal lead. 6 total goals in this one, 4 of those coming with under 4 minutes in this period. For the many seniors on either team, the next 17 minutes will be their last chance to make a mark on their high school careers. Always makes for an interesting finale to the game, and we'll get some fresh ice for it. Be back in a few moments with the conclusion of this 2022 WAHA State Tournament third place game between the M&M Thunder and the Dodgeville Ice Wolves. M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today. M&M Thunder Hockey supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board.
Even when we have my dad, my brother, Hannah, we do all three, and one person's job is just the camera. We get caught. I need a person who hates that.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote.
What is? The heritage class. Get back into it. It's the only time of the year I could make money sports.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board.
I hate these things. I think people comment stupid links. I like to go out of order on my ads because then it doesn't just feel like the same shit.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information.
On the
Third period underway here for all the marbles in this one as Bovin skates back behind the net of Gilbertson and feeds out to Denny at the point. Shot deflected to the corner and gathered in by Lemry. Lemry back out to Denny. A shot from the point there. That one sneaks on through. Second goal for Denny on the day. That one a laser on the blocker side. Actually, hang on. That looked like it was lodged in the net. It was instead caught in the skirt on the outside of the net. So no goal. I was saying it got lodged in there pretty quietly. Rather, it was the protective skirting on the outside. Good eye by the Dodgeville defender to point that out quickly before the puck was removed. And we'll continue here with the offensive zone faceoff. That one out in front, hit at by Bovin. And I'm not quite sure how Gilbertson slid over in time to get on top of that one, but he does. That classic move from the goalie where they put the catching glove back behind to cover the 5-hole in case he was about to sneak through. I have to wonder how many times in history that's actually made the save or if it's just a feeling of security, but puck stays out of the net either way, and that face-off a bit wide and errantly past Denny. Sent over towards Bovin, feeds up to Kraus, poked away there by Rickard. And now Forsyth from D plays up onto the other Rickard. This one tied up in the combination of players and officials near the Thunder bench. Comes out towards Lynch at neutral ice, who has to do a little bit of dancing to get away. And Von Hayden able to poke that one deeper into the Dodgeville zone. And the clearing effort then stymied by Thayer. Tremeling across out towards center, picked up there by Denny. Comes back to Thayer. Thayer backhands towards Von Hayden. Trying to get through center there, but not so cleanly, so the Thunder will have a chance to bring this one back. Regroup, starts with Bovin, goes off the boards. Fresh ice and a little strong, and we're going to get an offsides or hand pass. Looks like offsides, but could have been dealer's choice on that. We'll bring it back out. 15-27, Thunder leading 4-2. In the quest for third place here. This to be followed, of course, by the state championship game. Also on this Thunder YouTube channel. As Lynch carries that one through, tries to get it on towards center in the direction of Young. Thunder able to clear the zone. Now Lynch trying to curl through, evades some traffic of his own kind. Gets the shot there. That one wide of the net. Now Farrell and Berg. Berg feeds through towards Zulke. Zulke in behind. Comes down, gathers it in near the top of the dots. Picks the spot next to the glove of Gilbertson. Great angle from up here. Saw that open slot, and so did Zulke. Picked his corner. And the Thunder now up by 3. Again, Thunder goals coming from someone snuck in behind the Dodgeville defense, and this one goes to Zulke. Lemry there, little move to feed that one past Farrell. It'll be picked up now by Lemry near center. Lemry across the blue line, makes a move, trying to get around Ash, takes the shot there, and the knee of Lynch will direct that one wide. Denny now near center, curls, stopped by Farrell, picked up by Young, who tried to get back to center. Lemry there waiting. Curls with it, feeds out looking for Mason Bovin near center, but a little strong and misreading of the momentum. All the way down, it will be an icing. Stepping in here, Danielak out there with Lemry and Bovin. Rickard on the other side out there with Tremeling and Rickard. Tremeling, a little spin move out of the corner there to evade. Danielak feeds out in front. That one Onto the stick of Dallin Rickard, and he'll beat the glove of Stefik. Pulls this one back within 2 goals, 14:07 in the third. Good perseverance out of the corner there from Tremeling. Got a little tied up, pulled off the spin move, and the backhand feed successful. He'll earn an assist on that. Thayer feeds to Kraus in the slot, a shot. Excellent opportunity there, shut down by Gilbertson. Centering pass intercepted by Lynch. Now Lynch going to make his way through. They're going to come in 2-on-1. Lynch and Rickard steps up, takes the shot, goes wide on the blocker side and away. Bounces off the end boards hard enough to start the go in the other direction. Coming out of the net, Gilbertson. Diving in was Lynch. Thayer had the opportunity for an empty net on that one. And Lynch, from near the top of the circles, dove. And goes sliding hard into the end boards. Keeps that one out of the net. Thayer thought for sure he had a freebie. Lynch a little shaken up now, but able to get away from it. A bouncing puck high and in the front. Sticking with it there. Rickard puts that one in. Some chaos in the crease. Looked like that one was almost in a couple times. And then able to get the stick back down to the ice and push that one in. Dallin Rickard again. And just like that, from what seemed like an empty net, easy goal on the far side, a diving defensive effort, and then brought it back down to the offensive side and pulled this within 1 now with 13 minutes remaining. Rickard's got 2 in the last few minutes here. He tried to chase that one in. Instead of the puck high, lands flatly near neutral ice. It'll be gathered in by Haley, who goes off the boards now, trying to feed to Lemry, picked off by Lynch. As Brock Lynch now coming in. Brendan still on the bench after the diving save. That one there finds the 5-hole of Stefik. That just got lost, and we've got ourselves a tie game here. And the Thunder going to take a timeout. It's been a chaotic beginning to the third period. Under 5 minutes into it, we've had a bevy of goals, and we're back to being tied up. Thunder reeling a little bit here. Dodgeville's put 3 on the board in this. And we always talk about the power of momentum in a game, and you see the timeout being used here almost like you would in a basketball game with a run on. Use the timeout to slow the momentum. Obviously, you don't get infinite timeouts in hockey like you do in that sport, so you don't do it as often. But probably a good call here to slow things down. We talk a lot about, again, about the momentum and ways it can be shifted. Obviously not at this level, but at higher levels, sometimes you talk about the if there's a fight on the ice or something like that, the ability of that to shift a momentum if you're playing in those levels of the game. Sometimes a single goal, when they've been hard to come by, does it. In this case, I'd have to say the momentum shift for Dodgeville coming off of escaping that empty net situation when Gilbertson came out to play Thayer, and Brendan Lynch went diving through. This one now comes down low, a shot from the wide side. You see Rickard camped out on the backside there, almost taunting in a way after a few have slipped through here. 12:40, all tied up at 5 as this one gets punched out to the point towards Forsyth. Sends one, got directed. It'll be Tremeling who chases down to the corner. He'll be hassled there by Bovin. And we're going to call a slash. Interesting to see that one called by the official near center rather than by the official who nearly caught the business end of the flying stick. But we'll get a power play here for Dodgeville. The Thunder will have to kill one off. First 3 goals of this game, 2 for the Thunder and 1 for Dodgeville, were all at uneven strength. That trend broken since then, but we'll see what Dodgeville can set up here as it goes to the far side. Back door was Tremeling, diving across Stefik to corral that one in. Kraus now comes out far side. He'll get some pressure there from Rickard and comes over to Lynch. First time Lynch has been back on the ice since his dive earlier. Appears to be okay. Always good to see as Rickard picks this one up, trying to work his way across there, hassled by the combination of Bowers and Kraus. Thayer with another effort there, finally able to get that one out, and he'll sneak in. Only man back right now, Forsyth, and he'll get the stick on it. That one unable to be contained even by the upper safety netting on the redirect, and out of play. 1:16 remaining on the slashing penalty to Kennison Bovin. 11:46 in the contest. Call it 5-5, call it 0-0. Everything will be decided from this point on through. Tremeling trying to feed out towards center, intercepted there by Lemry, makes a couple of moves, but coming across was Brock Lynch to break that up. Good play by Bowers there along the boards, slows him down. Pushed in by Tremeling, but able to be cleared back out by Bowers for Lynch to start the regroup up towards his brother on the backside. I assume brother. We'll go with that. Danielak now going to carry this one across ice himself, working against Forsyth. Thunder down a man, so Danielak will be unsupported in the zone as he gets separated from that one, and it's picked up by Lynch, who feeds up to Rickard. Rickard into the zone now, trying to make a move around Bowers, loses that one, chases to the corner with 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Down low, Rickard back to Tremeling. Tremeling a shot there. That one bounces safely across the crease and then directed down low again. A little bit too strong for Tremeling there, and it'll drift to Rickard. Rickard elevates one to the backside, goes off the shin of Forsyth, who tries to get a pop on the rebound there, but already securely underneath the glove of Stefik. Thunder back to full strength in 11 seconds. They'll have to defend a face-off here. Danielak to take the draw against Rickard. They'll tie up. It'll go towards the boards. Lemry there to put pressure on. Out to Forsyth at the point. Back down towards Lynch, who uses the high glass around. Thunder back at full strength now as it comes to Rickard. Rickard looked to pass that one down low. Tremeling lost his footing but managed to recover. Fresh out of the box now. Bovin near the top of the zone. Looks to take this one down. Lynch will get the body in the middle there. Bovin picks the puck back up and sends, looking to go across. Some equipment flying there, but nothing called in the chaos as Rickard wraps this one around far side, held in over there by Forsyth. Berg able to push that one out, gets a little bit of help there from Von Hayden, but Benish will push deep back into the zone. This one wraps around to the near side. Thayer kept it deep for a moment, but now Denny carries out. Poke checked away by Lynch, but able to be furthered into the zone by Casey. He's got a goal in this one as he puts pressure on Lynch down low. Lynch to Thayer. Thayer looking to feed that one towards Barenbach. Has to corral it away from Berg, and Benish will push it offensively again, but stymied by Haley in the zone. A backhand spinner there from Casey puts into the zone, and this will be Lynch off the boards towards there. A backhand through again, a little too strong for Barenbach. And it'll be picked up by Lynch on defense after the clearing effort from Kennison Bovin. Lynch to the corner now. Stymied by Bovin there. 9-minute mark in the game. and the season, I should say. Brock Lynch near center, feeds up towards Boone Rickard, who gets that one poked away by Haley. Picked up here by Tremeling. Tremeling backhands out in front. Rickard there, but well defended. Crossing on defense is Esch. Poked away by Kraus. He'll wrap this one around to the corner. Rickard will go for it, but Thayer will be there first for the Thunder and feeds through. Almost had Kraus, but a little too strong. Icing waved off as it got there. Esch and Kraus will collide in the corner. That comes out in front. Von Hayden there. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose. Whistle is still blown. Appears as though the net may have been mildly dislodged, or the official loses sight of it. It's the responsibility of the opposite side linesman to alert them of that, but hearing no call for loose. Whistle blown, and now it'll be kicked through by Tremeling. He's going to get in behind. Kennison Bovin there. He's going to be with Rickard behind there. Tries to elevate over the pad and under the blocker. Doesn't weave that gap, and in an attempt to recover, this will come back out towards center. That'll be Forsyth off the boards up towards Tremeling. Feeds on for Rickard. Haley's there first. Goes off the boards. Von Hayden now feeds towards Kraus. Kraus all over Forsyth. He'll have to retreat into his own defensive zone to escape the pressure now as he chips this one off the glass. Von Hayden able to hold it for a moment, but Forsyth picks it up, comes in. Wanted to go far side towards the glove of Stefik. Could not do so. Crossing center ice, Thayer makes his move past one defenseman. Up underneath there, Forsyth, though, breaks that play. And Tremeling will complete it by clearing out to center. Casual little toe drag there from Denny, evades Rickard. But another Rickard there to absorb the loose puck and put back deep. Bowers now from behind his own net, letting his forwards get a change, and he'll feed to Thayer, who now looks for Bovin. A little bit of a fumble there by Bovin as he entered the zone, and an offsides will be called. Just over 7 minutes here, still a tie game at 5. Barenbuck and Danielak in on this one. Esch now sends across towards Bowers. Bowers off the boards. Barenbuck holds in, duels with Lemry. Lemry tripped up for a second. Loose puck there, cleared out by Denny. Unable to be held in by Esch at the blue line and sent back in just a touch offsides. Dodgeville yet to lead in this one. Thunder has led by as much as 3. But we're all tied at 5 here with 6:50 on the clock to decide third place here at the 2022 18U WAHA State Tournament. Currently live from the Marinette Rec Center. This one goes down low. Lynch wraps around the boards hard. Unable to be held in on the far side by Denny. He'll get there first, but pressure from Young will force him to send that one out across center. Bovin tries to pick up off the boards. Lynch is there immediately. Benish now puts in. Redirected to the corner by Stefik. Young is there. Barenbuck as well, but it'll be Bovin able to clear it. Esch trying to steer away from Bovin. Instead puts it on the stick of Lemry. Makes a move. Lynch a little turned around. Now fed across center. Penalty upcoming. And this will go against the Thunder. Gilbertson down in invisible discomfort. Bovin tied up there. There was a call coming. We're going to add on the way to the box something of an unsportsmanlike nature. At this point, he will be removed. Gilbertson still down, being tended to by the training staff now. So we'll be seeing at least a 2-minute power play here for Dodgeville. 6 minutes even remaining in the game. We'll wait to see exactly how things shake out on the board. I know the unsportsmanlike assessed to Bovin on the way back is generally not reflected with a player in the box, as to, not put the team behind for individual non-hockey related actions. So it could be just the minor penalty that will stand. Woodworth in to serve it. Gilbertson up and skating around, so presumably fit to continue in this. We'll bring it down to the Thunder end following the penalty. So Dodgeville came into this period trailing 4-2. Thunder extending the lead in the first few seconds. And now we're all tied at 5. Thunder down a man. The line of the Rickards and Tremeling up front on the power play. Danielak, Lemry, the two up front on the penalty kill for the Thunder. Danielak almost able to catch up to that one. A nice effort from Forsyth on D to negate that one. Rickard to Rickard, now to Lynch. Lynch pressured by Lemry. Behind the net goes Lynch, and he'll set up on the far side. Denny and Bowers, the defensive duo for the Thunder. That one comes out backside there. And Tremeling waiting back door. Dive from Stefik. Just a fraction behind. And just 38 seconds into the power play, Dodgeville will capitalize. So face off here, one back towards Haley. Haley will send across. Both teams full strength now after the goal, of course, as Forsyth furthers that one around towards Tremeling. Down in front now Van Hayden had an opportunity in behind. Sliding was Gilbertson, though, to shut that down. And offsides called. So Tremeling from Lynch, the official progression there on the power play goal to take the lead for Dodgeville. 5 minutes flat on the clock in this one as it comes near side. Thayer tied up with Tremeling along the boards. Able to clear that one out. And now Thayer pushes back, but we're going to say the sliding of Lynch. Offsides or a hand pass from the ice. One or the other. We'll get a stoppage and a neutral ice face-off with 4:43 on the clock. Should be noted, Thunder leading in the shots department, 32-24. The opportunities have been there. Gilbertson has been effective in net. Save for the 5 on the board for the Thunder. That went offsides again. Typical in games like this where it means something at the end, and it has been close. We'll see a little bit of a lull here. Sometimes in the pace of the game, or at least the feeling of urgency, and then a push down the stretch, I would anticipate. So we'll see here as Rickard backhands out. Tremeling able to feed that one up towards Rickard. Bovin coming across. Got a stick on it, but Rickard through, and a shot there. That one swallowed up securely by Stefik. Stefik also moving well in the net today, should be noted. Majority of, I should say 50% of the goals let up coming in shorthanded scenarios. That one there, further along from one Rickard to the next, and then elevated up and over the glass, down to the corner there. Bovin puts the squeeze on Tremeling and feeds up the boards where it's picked up by Rickard. Tries to center out. No one's there, but Danielak, who now circles out of the corner, trying to build some momentum and get through. He'll be slowed down by Forsyth at the blue line, and Tremeling carries on back into the zone. Danielak quickly there, backside. Rickard was there. I don't know how he threaded that one through the crease, but it made it through the crease cleanly, and nearly missing it on the backside was Boone Rickard. Caught the shallow angle to extend the Dodgeville lead late in this one. Dodgeville had not led until about the 5-minute mark in this game. They now hold a 2-goal lead and are pushing into the offensive zone as Lemry steps up, and a call coming. It's going to go, appear to be a tripping call of some sort. He's taken down, hit him low. So another power play here. 3:27 remaining. That'll be 2 minutes for Lemry. You have to say one of the players you'd like to see on the ice in a scenario like this. Had a hat trick in an earlier game, but he'll be out of it here for over 50% of the remaining time as Lynch curled. Confirming the goal from Tremeling to Rickard on that one. Sorry about the video. We'll get it up and going here again in a moment. This one down in front, chopped at there by Stefik, and a goal scored. Apologies for not seeing that one. There's some chaos down in front, and backdoor again waiting was a Dodgeville player with a lot of traffic in front of the crease. Have to wait for the in-house announcements to give the official credit for that goal. Again, I do apologize for the technical lapse. So now off the draw, going forward with it is Berg. Danielak down low, looking to center, goes behind the net. Lynch wraps around. Berg picks up from the corner, trying to feed to the point. Gets caught there, and Berg will have another opportunity, but not before Rickard comes in and steals it off. Skating up with it now, Tremeling. Lemry out of the box on the goal, so Thunder full strength again as Bowers curls, feeds on to Denny. Denny enters the zone now, trying to cross the top, takes the shot there, that goes wide, and Gilbertson will come out and cover that up. (8-5). Dodgeville has had a, we'll say, effective third period in this one. Outscoring 6-1 in the last 15 minutes. 2:05 remain on the clock here in this game. Again, following this will be the state title game between Kenosha and Beloit. That will be live as well here on this one. Tied up along the Dodgeville bench now, trying to push through. Coming away with it is Kraus. Kraus rockets a shot high and wide, wraps around near side. Bovin tries to put one on net, does so, but kicked cleanly away. That puck up along the glass and then cleared out. Will be gathered in by Casey. Casey turns towards Bovin. Bovin directs up ice. But first there is Lynch trying to put that one back. It'll be Bovin again looking to feed towards Kraus. Kicked down by Tremeling. Tremeling across. Takes a hit from Bovin entering the zone. And now Zelke feeds up to Bovin trying to clear. Rickard across. Takes a shot there. That one down by the aerial stick of Stefik. 1 minute remaining in the game. Zelke trying to feed up towards Von Hayden. It'll be Forsyth from out towards the top. Offers a shot directed wide. Von Hayden clearing attempt there. Glove down by Forsyth. Now Rickard trying to push through. He'll tie up with Zelke along the boards. Forsyth backhands looking to feed to someone. Haley there. With help from Casey, able to clear that one out towards center. That one kicked at by Von Hayden, now settled down by Lynch. Just 25 seconds remaining as Lemry gathers it in near center ice, waiting to be onside. Makes the toe drag move towards his top. And a shot through the legs of Lynch, directed wide to the corner. Forsyth backhands, wraps around. 13 seconds now as in skates Bowers. Good opportunity there. Fast glove by Gilbertson. 9.9 on the clock. Saw a goal scored with less time last night. Not that a single goal would change the outcome. Danielak steps in. Feeds back to the point for Lemry. Lemry turns a shot in front. And Gilbertson covers. Just 3 seconds expiring off the clock on that exchange. We'll try the whole thing again. Forsyth going to go to the box here for a roughing call. So the Thunder will be 5-on-4 here to try the face-off play again. That one towards the net. Berg unable to come away with it cleanly enough, and it'll drift out across center, and that will do it. 5-8 the final. Good showing on both sides. Fortunately, Dodgeville able to come away with it down the stretch after a eventful third period and a comeback. So congratulations to Dodgeville Ice Wolves, third place in the state for the 2022 WAHA season. By default there, Thunder will finish fourth. Both Rickards, Boone, and Dallin coming away with hat tricks in this tournament. So, and a shutout pitched by Gilbertson. And on the Thunder side, a hat trick on the weekend for Mr. Adam Lemry. Congratulations to both teams on the completion of a successful season. I'll stick around here for presentation of pins and trophies. Of course, following this and the resurfacing of the ice will be the state championship game live on this YouTube channel as well. I'll see some of you back here in a few moments for that. For everyone else, I've been Brock Jersey. I'll step aside now. Again, congratulations both Dodgeville and the Thunder on the conclusion of the 2021-2022 hockey season.
Number 12, Boone Rickard with a hat trick. Number 76, Dalen Rickard with a hat trick. And number 05,